When you're somebody that leads with love and empathy and truth in a world that feels so cold and so self serving, you have a soft heart in a cold world, you can feel like you're always swimming against the current. But that loneliness that I feel, it's not a punishment, it's just a sign I'm set apart. In John 15:18-19, if the world hates you, keep in mind that they hated me first. If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. You do not belong to the world. I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. In a world full of narcissists, full of fake love, people who twist the truth and gaslight like it's normal, people that abuse with their tongue. That loneliness I feel is because I'm chosen, used to bow to what's wicked. I'm spiritually bold, just like Jesus was, and they hated Jesus too. Jesus wasn't always gentle and loving. He was stern. He was a radical truth teller, calling out hypocrisy, flipping the tables. That's exactly the type of rebel I am. I'm made in the image of God. I don't stay silent when something is wrong. I speak up, I stand tall, and I walk in integrity, even if that means walking alone. I'm not built to sit down when I know something is wrong. I speak the truth even when it's uncomfortable. I was meant to shake the table and break generational chains. Isaiah 6:1. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners. Luke 12:51-53. Do you think I came to bring peace on earth? No, I tell you, but division. From now on, there will be 5 in one family divided against each other, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. They will be divided, father against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother. Standing in truth will divide families. The truth convicts people who are not ready to change. Following God is not all soft and sweet. Sometimes it means standing alone in life. The truth separates the real from the fake. Sometimes that's a vision, sometimes that's your own mother who has demons. I see past the title that operates as mother, and I see through the spirit. Jezebel spirit controls, Leviathan spirit twists words, sows confusion, tries to crush the truth through pride and gaslighting. Your own mother moves with these spirits, you have to walk away to protect your own soul. Our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Ephesians 6:12. It's not about flesh and blood, it's spiritual. The manipulation, the guilt tripping, the emotional warfare, that's not love. That's control. God opened my eyes. I had to make a choice. Do I stay loyal to this dysfunction, or do I choose deliverance? Spirit in my mother hated the spirit in me. Not rebellion that I walk away from wickedness, it's obedience. Forgiveness doesn't mean letting people back in that wounded you. It doesn't mean pretending it didn't happen. It means releasing the grip that their actions had on your spirit. Forgiveness is just freedom. In Colossians 3:13, it says, "Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you." Matthew 10:14, "If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet." So I can forgive you, but I can still walk away. Shaking the dust off your feet is symbolic. It's like I'm not carrying your energy with me. If you think about it in a spiritual sense, you tried to bring truth, you tried to bring love, you tried to make it work, but they rejected your spirit. They twisted your words. They didn't see you and they didn't hear you. Jesus said that's your sign to go. Not in bitterness, but in clarity. Don't carry the weight of their dysfunction into your next season. You have to let people go. I tried to love them. I tried to show up. I tried to help them see the truth. They didn't want to. They rejected me. If they won't receive you, shake the dust off your feet. Some people are not rejecting you. They're rejecting the light in you. Can't beg to be seen by the blind. They rejected the Jesus in me. That's why I was the scapegoat. That's why many of you were the scapegoat. The light, the discernment, the truth. Even as a child, the truth that you had inside of you. That's why I never felt safe. That's why I never felt fully accepted. I always felt like I had to escape. The spirit in them could not stand the spirit in me. Spiritual warfare from the beginning, it wasn't my fault. My light made their demons really uncomfortable, especially when I wouldn't submit. My mom didn't just want obedience, she wanted submission to the spirits she was operating under. Control, manipulation, guilt, pride, and even jealousy. When I didn't bow to it, I started setting boundaries and speaking the truth, walking in my anointing. I became the enemy in her eyes. She hated me. In God's eyes, I was never the enemy. I was the light. I was the cycle breaker. Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by the yoke of slavery. Mom didn't want love. She wanted control. She didn't want a relationship with me. She wanted submission to her demons. I thought I was rebellious. I thought I was broken because I didn't bow down. She just wanted me to shrink, stay silent, bend to the dysfunction like everybody else. God set me apart. Galatians 5:1 says it best. It is for freedom that Christ set us free. Don't go back into bondage.